Akim.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, we want to give our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakudash. We also want to give double honors to our apostles and great millstone who rule well. And we want to say peace and blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect. On Zahabi behind the camera.
Shakat.
Alright, today through the spirit of Yahawashi, alright, we're going to go into a lesson breaking down white willow bark. Okay? And the story behind this, I was at the herbal store some years ago. And I was, small talking one of the customers, regulars at the herbal store. So we were standing in front of the bulk department in the herbal store, and she pointed to white willow bark. She was like, "That is where they get aspirin from." All right, she said, "You ever heard of Bayer's medicine? I think that's how you pronounce it, Bayer's medicine. That's where they get aspirin from." So I sort of put that into my memory bank, white willow bark. Okay. And I did a little research, and next thing you know, I have it. You see, all through the spirit of Yahawashi, and we're going to show you through the spirit the proper uses of white willow bark and why it's important and why it should be in your cabinet. Okay, so with that, I want to get the book of Sirach out of the Apocrypha. All right, the book of Sirach, the 38th chapter, in the 4th verse. It says, "Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi hath created medicines out of the earth." So what does it mean when it says that the Most High has created medicines out of the earth? Does it mean that there's Tylenol? If you dig deep enough, you'll see Tylenol capsules, or you'll see aspirin beneath the soil. No, real medicine, all right, comes from roots, bark, plants, flowers. So we've been basically brainwashed through social construct into thinking what medicine was, but now we know through the spirit of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi that real medicine comes from the planet Earth, man. All right, not in some laboratory, man, tested on rats. Okay, so you have the article you wanted to bring out.
Precept too.
Okay, come.
Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. And that's going to like the elect brothers, man. That the light is talking about this truth, and along with the truth and the word of Yahawah bahasham, like the understanding, we understand like the scriptures, the prophecies. We also understand these different herbs, man.
Come.
It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Yep.
But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." And
part of that darkness was the ignorance that the medicine came out of the planet Earth. Yep. Esau puts you on a dog chasing his tail journey, man. He puts you on a hamster on a wheel because you eat processed food, which is really not food, stripped of medicine, stripped of nutrients. Right. So your body is stripped of nutrients, so you get sick. Okay. You get sick, then you go to Esau's laboratory chemicals that he calls medicines, which makes you sicker and makes you go right back to Esau to get the medicines for the side effects. All while you're still eating the same food, so you're like a dog chasing his tail. That's part of that gross darkness. That's why aunts, uncles, cousins, mamas, daddies, something is wrong with them physically. Okay, because we've discontinued from our heritage, and along with our heritage came the use of a physician. All right, so
that's right. All right, this is from nationalnewsblogs.com, as you see right there, and the title says, "White willow bark, herb that cure arthritis, migraines, and heart attacks." It says the bark of the stately white willow tree, Salix alba, has been used in China for centuries as a medicine because of its ability to relieve pain and lower fever. Early settlers to America found Native Americans gathering bark from indigenous willow trees for similar purposes. The active ingredient in white willow is salicin, which the body converts into salicylic acid. The first aspirin, acetyl salicylic acid, was made from a different salicin-containing herb, metal sweet, but works essentially the same way. All aspirin is now chemically synthesized. It's not surprising then that white willow bark is often called herbal aspirin.
Right, because the salicin or salicin is an active ingredient, and what they use are in today's pharmaceutical pain relievers, man. Yep. All right, because something has to come from something. Esau chemicals that he puts together, he wants this repetitive, same effect. So he synthesizes the chemicals which work adverse to your body. But you don't really need the chemicals. You don't need the chemicals. You get the active ingredient itself, which is white willow bark. And excuse my hand. This is ink from my job. Okay, but this is white willow bark. Right, and it's literally bark from the white willow tree. Okay, the Most High created medicines out of the earth, man. Just like pine tree, you can strip the pine, and the pine is rich in vitamin C. All right, this is the bark from white willow. Okay, which it was its origin is in China, but it was also cultivated in America around the 1700s. Okay, it's something that the Gad uses as well.
That's right.
All right,
and it says heart attacks. Studies suggest that taking small amount of aspirin may reduce the risk of internal clotting and hence can play a significant role in reducing the stroke and heart attack risk. Therefore, by drinking 1 cup of white willow bark tea once or twice daily, aspirin-like activity of the bark may reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke in people at high risk. Migraines. Taking white willow bark can help to relieve pain associated with tension and migraine headaches.
This is why different pharmaceutical companies use the willow bark as their active ingredient. And the active ingredient in willow bark is salicin, all right, which is the active ingredient that relieves the pain. All right.
And it says, although larger studies are lacking in determining whether white willow bark is safe and effective for chronic headaches, some medical evidence indicates that white willow bark is less likely to cause gastrointestinal side effects like upset stomach that other pain relievers can cause. Says the University of Maryland Medical Center.
Not knowing about something creates the illusion that it doesn't exist. We were institutionalized, born and raised in America, and the first thing that Esau told us as far as associations was that medicines came from his laboratory. So what they did tell you was the medicines that came from the laboratory had an active ingredient that came from the planet Earth. All right?
That's right. It also cures osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. A German study shows that people with osteoarthritis who took willow bark extract providing 240 milligrams of salicin for 2 weeks had 14% reduced pain levels. Therefore, for people who have mild to medium rheumatic disorders and are at risk of osteoarthritis, taking 240 milligrams of white willow bark extract regularly can suppress the progression and onset of the disease. And it's good for toothaches, backaches, fever, PMS, and menstrual cramps.
And there's several ways that you can utilize willow bark, in which abhor, all right, we will show you, we'll have demonstrations on how we utilize willow bark. But just to speak on it, orally, you have willow bark salves, in which you steep willow bark into an oil such as olive oil. All right, and then you insert a certain level of beeswax, let it solidify. Now you have a willow bark salve. You can also steep willow bark into water. You have a willow bark tea. You can make willow bark tinctures to amplify the power of the salicin or the active ingredients in willow bark. Okay, there are several ways that you can utilize willow bark. Okay, but we're just showing you on this lesson the power of willow bark, which came from the earth. All right, nothing is sovereign to the Most High.
That's right.
He put human beings on the planet Earth. He put man on the planet Earth, and every needful thing for a man is already on the planet Earth. All right. The same way you take houses from the wood of trees, you take fire from the wood of trees. All right. You take the medicine from the wood of trees.
That's right.
All right. Everything that we need as men and so-called humans is already on the planet Earth. Okay. Did you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, you said it, like everything has its purpose on this earth, man. Yahawashi planted everything for a reason for us to use it,
The earth is a house. It's a house. It's a place of habitation. So don't you think that everything that we already need is people is already on the planet Earth? It doesn't have to be created or genetically modified by man.
Exactly.
Okay? But hey, with that, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kakwadash. We want to give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. To the next lesson, Shalom.
Shalom.